I'll be showing you a little bit more in depth on where to buy things in there and how to buy things in there. So, there.com uses something called Tbucks as an in-game currency. You can see it based off of here. You can buy, give, or trade them. If you need more, I might need to add this, change to this view. Um, Here you can use either PayPal or you can use Stripe. You enter in how much you want to buy. You click Buy Now, and you can either go through Stripe or PayPal. I don't personally use PayPal. I always use Stripe. Easy for me. It's quick. And once you do have your Tbucks, what you can do is you can go to Shop, and you can either go to the Shop Central where you can buy stuff that is created by there or other people that made stuff for there in the past. So this is where you can buy there's clothing, some of the stuff you can get from skilling up. I can make another video on that later on. You can buy just this is where you buy paint guns and dice, a whole bunch of other stuff like card games and drinks. You can also buy dogs and some furniture, as well as porta-zones and such. And porta-zones are where you, like basically you set your home. It's your home, claim land kind of. You pay per month or time and refill time with Tbucks, and I don't know much about them personally to speak off the top of my head about them. I didn't use them very often in the past, but basically, yeah, everything in the shop is non-user created. And when you're going to buy something and you aren't sure if you want it or not, a nice feature that there has is you can rent it if you only want it for a short time because you don't want to pay the full price, or you can try it. And the thing about using a trial is you have it for 5 minutes to interact with it like it's yours. So, for example, we'll try this. The Labrador dogs are great in there. And you can take them out, you can interact with them. This is the trial. So, for 5 minutes, you get to use anything from the shop or the auctions, whether it be clothes, buggies, or whatever. So that's the shop, and we'll go to the auctions next. So with the auctions, this is where their user created items are. And in here, it'll have the featured designers. And as well as you can search if you know a name of a specific item that you're looking for, or you can also browse by category. So you can go basically all the same stuff as the shop, but this is where people sell user created items or items that they bought from the shop or received from other people that also had from the shop. So for example, if you wanted to go buy a buggy that is user created, you can go to transportation and buggies. And on here, let's, for example, we'll find this TUV. They're selling it for 15,000 Tbucks. And this is a real person selling this. And you can purchase, this is only, as far as I know, only for the auctions. You can buy it with Tbucks, or you can use PayPal to purchase the item. And what that does is it gives the creator or seller money directly when you're purchasing an item is when you use PayPal. As far as I understand it, you are not allowed to sell their bucks in there. So if you are buying their bucks from other people with real cash, that is prohibited in the game. So this is a way that creators can get paid and monetize their items. You can support them by paying with US dollar currency, or you can use their bucks if that's what you want to use. And with that, you can buy it or you can give it. Sometimes there is an auction where it's an actual auction. You have to go, you place bids, but it's not as common as it used to be. And with these things in the auctions as well, you can try them as well. So we tried this one, and we're able to check it out in World. So if you don't end up liking it, you didn't purchase it, but you got to see it in person, technically, and got to drive it around, test it out, just to see if it's actually what you want before you're going and spending your money. So that's kind of a rough little introduction to the auctions and the shops. Um, a lot of people I know are asking about why everybody wears bunny slippers. Well, the thing about the bunny slippers is they are specialty items in game that make you run faster and jump higher. That's why they're expensive. You can buy them either as regulars, or if you notice that you have a colored name tag in the shop, you can go to their game shop, go to either men or women, and they sell Super Bunny shoes based on name colors. Now, there's a whole history behind their games and everything I don't want to get into on this video. Maybe in the future, I would have to do a little bit of research to have my facts correct. But some people, here's a good example on the auctions. People will sell their created items as well. For example, I have the male version of the Super Bunnies from there, and I have them listed half price. So the auctions is also a good place to buy stuff at a cheaper price than what they are on the shop. So again, you're able to buy their bucks based off of going through my things. And then another way is when you're on the web pages, it's in the top right. I hope this helps some people. Happy shopping and trying, and just enjoy yourself in there. Find stuff that you want to do, and yeah.